James Stratton, Winnebago County Board Chairman Frank Haney took his ongoing dispute against board members to court. The question now is, will it stay there?
And the chairman says he has a solution to avoid future litigation. 13 News reporter Richard Bodie shows us the chairman's idea and how the board is responding.
Winnebago County Board Chairman Frank Haney has lost most of his power at the hands of the Winnebago County Board, but he now has a new course of action outside of the courtroom.
It's an alternative to resolution around that issue that would allow us to focus on some really key items in the next 12 months.
And there are 26 of those items in a 4-page memorandum that was negotiated between Chairman Haney and caucus leaders. Some of those items include a commitment to a capital improvement plan to fix highways and other infrastructure, amending the waste haulers ordinance for trucks going in and out of the Winnebago landfill, and clarifying exactly what the chairman's duties are for whoever takes the reins in the future.
Do they want to do something like this and say, okay, we agree on these series of things that, okay, let's get these done, and we'll deal with the ordinance stuff, maybe with the next chairman.
And though the chairman calls this a generous offer that shifts the conversation away from fighting and back to policy, one of the primary people he negotiated the deal with claims to have never physically seen it.
Do I want to settle the situation so we can get away from the lawsuits and the bickering and the fighting? Yes, but it depends on what cost. What are we talking about? And I'm not sure what we're talking about yet.
Emails obtained by 13 WREX show Hoffman did, however, receive an emailed copy of the list, along with board member David Boomer on October 30th. One board member who saw the list, Paul Arena, is also concerned the list may be too long.
For any elected official, that the length of that list would be an ambitious undertaking to get it all done in the best of circumstances.
Haney did say that while he feels like he's already given up a lot, he'd still be willing to make more compromises to come to an agreement. For your 13 Weather Authority, Richard Bodie, 13 News.
The Joint Caucus meets on November 12th to go over Chairman Haney's offer in full. Haney would need the support of at least 10 board members for that deal to go through.
To Rockford.